Hello, this is my 90-hour conclusion video for my kinesiology bachelor's internship at SUNY Brockport. I continued this internship through Trilogy Physical Therapy, and in I think it was 67 and a half, so 67 and a half through 90. Some various things I learned or observed were I learned about the medical orientated gym stretch program that they have at Trilogy, where Chris, who is this stretch specialist, applies multiple stretches to various spots of where the injury occurred. And obviously, everybody's different with their flexibility. So, the amount of stretching would vary as well as with their age. So, if somebody who was older, their flexibility most likely would not be nearly as good as somebody who was younger. Somebody came in, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. They had I'm gonna struggle with the pronunciation, but I think it's called Duptrin. It's a condition. It was in his thumb. It was like right here, and it's a condition where the connective tissue in the palm completely thickens. And this case was in his thumb, like all in this area, and really nice guy. And his hand, it was so crazy. He let me touch his hand, and it was completely hard as a rock right here, and it was light purple. Um, and I asked Nick, I go, what could you do with that? He was like, sometimes you have to get surgery for that, or you can do a lot of PT to help it get down, try to get it back to normal. I learned how, unfortunately, with PT, coming in, I thought everybody that goes to PT gets close to or is 100% by the time they're done with PT, but unfortunately, that's just not the case. And I learned that some people, their end goal isn't to be 100%. It's to be 50% or 40%, because some people are struggling so much with day-to-day life activities and just functioning that they're hoping to get 40%. So that was definitely interesting for me, because coming into it thinking that everybody goes to PT just to get 100% healthier, and you know I would say most people do. So to see that, not to see people come in with the mindset of like, oh, I'm just hoping to, I'm going to be doing PT the rest of my life because my body's so messed up. It was definitely like, oh, okay, yeah, that's I didn't know that. So going back to some movements, I learned some ankle weight exercises that help with knee extension, as this patient had knee surgery, so they were just trying to improve their knee strength. So ankle weights were applied above the ankle, below the knee, and he was sitting in a chair, just lifting his leg up, having some knee extension with some applied weight. I think the weight was 7.5 kilograms, so it was pretty decently heavy. So he struggled, but he was able to get, I think, like 15 reps on each side. So that was interesting to see, as this was a patient that was normally pretty good with exercises, kind of rushed through him. This time he was struggling a bit. And then I learned lastly how to do some pelvic tilts. These exercises really help the hip flexors become stronger, as right now a lot of people are coming in, they golf and they want to do a little bit better. And these pelvic tilts, they help with golf, as they get those hips moving, and overall that helps with your back, that helps with your ability to balance and hit the ball properly. And then I learned some bridges, which is just kind of laying down and just lifting that back up and back down. That's helping your lumbar, lower back. But yeah, that was my 67.5 to 90 hour check mark. Concluding my internship with Trilogy Physical Therapy. Yeah, it was great and it was very beneficial.